There's nothing more valuable in softball than a dominant starting pitcher. Today's show begins in Indiana with an ace who has helped her team become one of the nation's best. That's this week's 5-star feature. Located on the south side of Indianapolis, Roncalli High School is the home of the reigning national champions of prep softball. A year ago, the Royals went 33-0 to not only capture the Indiana 4A state championship, they also finished the season ranked number 1 nationally by Max Preps. At the center of their dominant run was their ace, the top-ranked prospect in 2023, Keagan Rothrock. Her parents knew she had a strong arm when she was very young, mainly because of how many things she broke.
When I was younger, I would go out and I would throw in our backyard, and I would break a lot of stuff.
She would go and throw in the backyard with my husband, and she would just do her own thing. I wouldn't coach her or anything, and she was wild. She was wild and fast. So she broke our fence. She broke the neighbor's deck and the neighbor's window.
And another fence like 2 houses down, so I don't know how I did that, but I did.
The only things Keagan keeps breaking these days are records. Last year, she set the Roncalli single season and career marks for strikeouts and shutouts. She is 28-0 as a starting pitcher, which broke the previous record of 24 wins that she set the year before. She had 8 no-hitters last season, including 5 perfect games, and she even set school records at the plate with 14 home runs and 55 RBI. All of that was good enough to earn her Gatorade's National Softball Player of the Year.
Junior year was really exciting. We had a lot of good stuff happen for us, and I think a lot of that had to do with our team chemistry and how hard we work on and off the field, and I think that just all kind of played into our success.
She has great control. And what I mean by that is she is all around the strike zone with all of her pitches. So she has great control. And then the second one, she's got some good movement. She throws really hard, but a lot of girls throw really hard. But Keagan throws hard and her ball moves. It can move in, it can move out, it can move up. And so when you have that combination, it just makes it very, very challenging for hitters. Also, she's made improvement hitting. So she got stronger, she made some adjustments in the offseason, and her power improved tremendously.
While she's obviously physically strong, Keagan's mental toughness is just as important to her domination on the mound. Just looking at her, you could never tell if she's winning or losing.
What separates her the most is how tough she is mentally. And never too high, never too low is something we say a lot in the dugout, in the practices, and in games, and she lives by that. So it's something that we've put in front of our team for years, but that's something that Keagan has been practicing and doing for her whole life as well.
I've always been able to have a really good poker face, and so even if things aren't going well, I am really good at staying calm and just staying in the moment and not getting ahead of myself and thinking, oh, like this went wrong, here's what else can go wrong. Like I always tell myself on the mound, like if something goes wrong, your teammates are there to back you up.
Around Roncalli, though, Keagan is known just as much for her giving personality as she is for her athletic prowess. Whether she's taking photos for other athletes or running camps for young players, Keagan is all about giving back.
I like to go around and take pictures, so I'm actually on our yearbook staff here at the school. And so I think that's one of my favorite things to do outside of softball is to go around and take pictures of all the sports. I know how much I love having pictures, and so I love going around and taking pictures for all the other kids as well.
So I give pitching lessons in the evening, and she also comes in and she does pitching lessons when she's not in high school season, probably 5 days a week. And it's something fun to sit and watch her teach the little ones and how they look up to her, and how much of an influence that she has on them.
She is a very giving person, and she's extremely unselfish. And so that's why I think a lot of kids gravitate towards her. And a lot of parents push their kids to be like, go see Keagan, go say hi to Keagan. She'll sign your ball, she'll sign your visor, or whatever. So when you're the best player, the best leader, the face of your school really right now, and you have a person that behaves that way and acts that way and has such a great attitude, a servant attitude that she has, it makes it such a blessing to be around her.
Keagan is signed with the Florida Gators. She's loved the program for a long time, but for a reason you might not expect.
I've always wanted to go to Florida. I grew up playing on the Indiana Gators, and so from a young age, I always told my mom, I want to be a Gator forever. And so we had kind of looked at the colleges that had Gators as their mascot, and so University of Florida was the only one, and so it was just kind of from a young age that I wanted to play at Florida. And then once my recruiting process started, and we actually got to go to camps and we got to meet the coaches. It was just an amazing experience. Their coaches are awesome, campus is awesome, all that good stuff.
So while Keagan will indeed be a Gator forever, she's also always going to be a part of the Roncalli community for what she's done on and off the field. As she gets set to begin her senior season, there may not be any records that Keagan Rothrock can't break.
Probably want to continue to break as many records as I can and to just have fun doing it too. If I don't have fun in high school, then it's probably not the best place to be, but I have so much fun here, and I would not want to be anywhere else.
She's very much appreciated. She is very much beloved. She's probably arguably the most popular kid in the school, and she wouldn't want that. She doesn't act like that. So she'll be dearly missed around here, but I suspect she'll come around more even after she graduates, and those are the things I look forward to the most.
I just think with all the work that she puts in all the time and the things that she gives up to put the work in, it's been fun to watch her see all the benefits from how hard she works.
Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.